Hi guys, so I'm just here stockpiling videos before I go off to the Grand Canyon for Thanksgiving and stuff. I always come back the day before Thanksgiving, but we call it Thanksgiving break. And I've been making all these dimensional boxes, the Crafter's Companion ones, so keep an eye out for those tutorials. When they come out, I have one more box to do, but pretty cute. I had a little boo-boo with this one, you will see, and it was actually kind of embarrassing, but I'm like, okay, you'll see. It was fine. The tutorial's fine. Everything's fine. I just thought something I did was wrong and it wasn't, so I kind of panicked, and you'll see when you see the video. But I just wanted to do this really quick because I got some mail, auto ship stuff from HSN, and then I got a little happy mail, which I'm not going to read, from Carol Quick. So thank you, Carol. Not that I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it here. So really cute. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not. Look at this. Look at her card. Vitamin A, beta carotene, and fiber. Pumpkin pie is a health food. And you know what? I fully agree. So really cute. It's a scratch and sniff card. Oh my gosh, it smells like pumpkin spice. Thank you so much, Carol. That is adorable. Look at, I mean, so much talent, I'm telling you. She's so sweet. She told me she was going to send me another little stitch marker or purse charm. This is adorable. Look at the pumpkin pie that coordinates with the card. Carol, you are amazing. Oh my gosh. You guys, look how sweet this is. Look at the detail. And when I had said I was going to not do any more polymer clay videos, she's like, what? She used to watch my videos. It's like, I love them and I think it's so cute. I love making cakes, the little cakes, and, you know, cutting a little wedge out of it. But there's no way. I just don't want to get mixed up with that with YouTube. And it's not even a big deal, to be honest, the whole kids thing. If kids are watching your channel, what happens is they can't track them. They're not supposed to. But if you're kind of on the slippery slope of your channel not being tracked, they're going to put commercials or ads in a different way. So if you're a partner, like a lot of these big channels, like let's say Ryan's Toy Review or whoever, it's going to affect the way these people get paid. Which is kind of interesting to me because even drawing, oh, kids like drawing. And you know people on here, there's some technical drawing. Like, it's not for a kid. But I don't know. So I don't know what people are going to do. I'm sorry, I'm trying to plug in my camera because the battery's dying. Okay. So thank you so much. I will try and figure that out. We'll see. I do love polymer clay videos though. It's so much fun. But let's see what we got here from HSN. I know I was expecting a few different things because they'll send an email like, thank you for your order. I'm like, I didn't order anything, but it's the auto ship that's getting fulfilled. Which, yes, real quick, some small talk. They did add another Crafter's Companion subscription box. So if you sign up for the subscription box, you do it through HSN. I don't know how they do it on the UK side, but the number 18, which was a November box, I guess, even though I said October, you get it at the end of October for November, was the character dies, right? The little stamps, the little die that went along with it. That's number 18. And then all of a sudden it said I'm going to get another one in November that they said it was number 18. I'm like, we just got number 18. So that's number 19 and 20. And they just added a 20 the other day when I checked. So I don't know what they're doing because usually they had it for the whole year slated, or then they added the 6 months. So it was 18, right? It's number 18, a year and a half. Now they've added 2 more boxes. The one that's coming out in November doesn't say anything. It just says auto ship. And the one number 20 says, oh gosh, I don't remember what it was. It's going to be something I've been working with recently, though. So I was like, oh, kind of I've been doing that. What was it? I can't remember right now. But it gives you an idea of what it might be, right? What the topic is, I guess, or what the package is going to be. So we'll see what happens, guys. So we have 2 more months, at least. So this is a Daffodil die auto ship from when they did the double-sided flower dies back in August, I think. Yeah. And so this is the first one. I did allow this one to come because I kind of like it. I thought, you know, it is pretty. I like it. There's one that I'm not allowing to come in. I think the crocus, because I'm like, I don't really care for it. So maybe we'll see what I review at the end of this video because I do want to try something out. So we'll see. So I have that just came in. And then, oh, you know what? I think this is the We Are Memory Keepers foil quill, finally, auto ship, which is supposed to have stencils, which when they premiered their foil quill freestyle, quill foil, I always say it wrong, foil quill, I guess. It looked like it was gonna come with stencils, and a lot of people were like, no, but it's because they really showed all the demos were having to do with stencils, so I figured it was gonna have some stencils, but no, the first stencils are in this first auto ship. So let me open this up just to take a peek. I'll probably do a review of them. We have pieces of paper, like circles. Other they might be cards, but they're not. Some card blanks. They're really kind of interesting colors, like gunmetal. It's almost like, not shimmery, but it has a weird feel to it. Very sleek. Cards, and then a whole bunch of sheets. I don't remember exactly how many sheets this has, but maybe 10 or 15, I don't know. It does come with these, which I did a video review of how to use their little USBs or anything really if you want to print something out, a design, and then just go over it with your foil quill freestyle on a regular piece of paper. Just print it out of your printer. This is basically what this is. So like, oh, you can reuse it and all this stuff. So basically it's just sheets of paper with, you know, printouts that you would put this down. I already did a review video. I'll put at the end of this. You put down your little, you know, your paper. Okay, let's start from the bottom. The paper you want your quilling on or your foil on. Your foil paper with just like this, face down. You want the color facing you. And then you put this on top and then you go ahead and write over it and then that transfers to your paper, to your project. A bunch of little, these are basically like what I just did with their USB. You just print it out and then you're supposed to go over them. So these are the stencils. These are nice and thick and that's nice. So this is something you would just trace or color in. I don't know how, well, that's up to you, but I would trace these things. And I guess if you want to scribble, 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 you can get the whole thing colored in. There is a little stencil set, which actually I bought these at Tuesday morning, not too long ago. I have this for like a couple bucks. They were on clearance. So we have some stencils here of lower and uppercase letters. And, oh, okay, this is the one that tells you how much of each thing there is. So there are 40 foil quill sheets, so that's worth it. Well, for that, because I think this was 20 bucks. And then the next ones, it's going to be mostly just more paper and more foil quill stuff and not so many of these other items. Something like that. I don't really remember. I knew this one was going to have some stencils, though, or more stencils. So that's kind of weird, that little paper stuff. Like I said, you can print that out yourself. And then, what do we have here? Oh, this is not Autoship, or maybe it is. No. I think these are just things that I ordered. There was a coupon. $10 off of 10, which they hardly ever do. I was like, oh, so basically just something free, especially when they had free shipping the other day. So I was like, cool. But they were advertising the coupon the whole time, and every time I tried to use it, it told me no, until they actually emailed me and said, okay, now you have a coupon. So it had to be a coupon for me, even though they were advertising it, to use it. So basically I got these for $5 because they were on clearance for 15, or a good price for 15. These are the, what am I doing? There they go. The foil Stampin' Cut dies. So this is what I was liking, that this one actually has the cut to cut around it, because they have a lot of foil stamps, Crafter's Companion, but you have to cut it out yourself by hand if you want. So I do like that this has the option to cut it. So this is Merry Christmas, and then Christmas Wonder, and Magic of Christmas, but they have different words, that's just what it's called. This one says, May the Magic of Christmas Never End, Celebrate the Wonder of Christmas, and then Merry Christmas. And these are just foil, you know, to foil on sheer paper. They were 15 bucks, so I was like, oh, I'll get it for 5 and free shipping. But then I was like, well, I might as well add on whatever this is. I don't even remember what it was. Let's open it. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. You know, this is kind of dumb. I added this on because it was on clearance, but then on Crafter's Companion's website, literally the exact same thing I was debating. I'm like, should I get this set? Should I get that? I don't know. They had it all for 16 bucks, and I paid 15 something for just these things, but I could have gotten 3 of them for basically $13 with my discount, right? The extra discount. So I was like, oh, what a bummer. So I kind of paid more for this than I would like. But this does have a few different things. Like it came with the linen, cotton, a whole yard, which is really nice, of your threaders. Just the kind of cotton that you cross stitch on, or, well, no, that's, well, it'd be hard to cross stitch on this. This is more for embroidery because it's not like Ada cloth, right? And it has like a weird, something happened there to that one. That's okay. Oh, okay, it has some information here about how to take care of this linen look cotton. It has a whole little pack of their embroidery thread, which is Egyptian cotton, and it looks like it looks really nice and like soft, really pretty. What I liked about this is basically that fabric. And then it came with a hoop, which I love embroidery hoops. I love these old school ones, the wood ones. I still have one from, I don't even know, decades ago. I don't even know if it's from when I was little, but it's weathered and everything. It's so cute. And then it comes with the threaders, spring collection transfers, which I had already ordered from Crafter's Companion. I'm actually waiting for them to come in, so I already have these. But, oh wait, actually I showed them to you guys. Didn't they already come in? I think they did. I think they were in my last haul. You just put them on to this stuff, and then you do your embroidery around it. So, really cute. Kind of a bummer that I could have gotten this, plus the other stuff that they were offering for basically less money, but that's okay. I already did it. I'm gonna keep it, and I will be happy with that. So let's try out that double-sided crocus. Why not? I have my machines on right now from all these other things I was doing, and we'll try it out. Did I call it a crocus? I meant daffodil. I'll be right back. I've got a stack of supplies that I will use for this. Double-sided cutting plates. These are supposedly some kind of, I would say carbon fiber. Not carbon fiber. What's it called? Fiberglass or something? I don't know. And I've noted before that it looks like it'd be crumbly, like the way it's cut into with that white, but it doesn't do anything. It just stays there. They said they're indestructible, and they pretty much are. And they should make their cutting plates with this, but they're not going to. So we need those, and then we need our regular cutting plates, right? The 2 cutting plates. So I'm gonna put the rest of this stuff to the side. And so all I did was pull out papers. I was looking at this. You need like the yellow base, right, for your daffodil base. So it looks like a yellow and a darker yellow. And then for the middle part, I don't know if it's called a stamen. At that point, they're kind of weird. It's an orange and a darker orange. And then, of course, the green of the leaf. So you need 2 greens. So I guess we should open this up. And we have lots going on. So let me get these off of here, because basically I'm going to try to cut them all out at once, because supposedly the point of this is for it to be quick. Oh, I have to return it. I still have it sitting here because I was waiting to see what I want to return for January. That cupcake, if you guys remember, I got the cupcake dyed. It was $22 and kind of ridiculous. I think this, I didn't check the price. I think these are $17.95 and then shipping and everything. So it's probably about 20 bucks itself. You know. All right, so I have my 2 greens, and I just want to see what is going on here, because there's like a bunch of sticks here and a bunch on this side, and I want, okay, so I guess it depends on how you want to shade it. If you want the lighter stick or the darker, this is weird. I guess I'm gonna go with the darker green on the side that has more thickness to it, and you can kind of tell, like this piece here, it's a bit thicker. If you turn it over, it's this little thin piece. So I'm going to use the darker green on the thicker side. So dark green, I'm going to put it face down so the thick side is facing that, and then the light green. And I'm just tearing it by hand. I'm not doing this any particular way. That's going to go there. Okay, so we have the green part done. Now orange, I need a lighter and a darker orange, and then the flower is yellow. So this is the citrus pack from Recollections. Not my super favorite. There's not really bright enough for what I would think a daffodil should be, but let's just go for it. Some of these are kind of muted, the color. So for the orange part, I'm going to use this orange and then this kind of yellow piece. And for the flower itself, I need a little bit bigger piece. Oops, is that 2 pieces? Yep, I just ripped 2 pieces of paper. That fits. And then the yellow, I'll use this brighter lemon yellow. But it might be too light, I don't know. Okay. Hopefully those work out. Let's see what happens. So on this one, this has some finer detail. So that's the part that you would be, we have our flower. So you want the thicker one to be the bright yellow, and then the finer detail to be the darker color. So thick side, I'm gonna put my paper down here. That yellow, hopefully, you know what, I'm gonna have to line it up this way so I can know that I'm on the right spot. Okay. There we go. And on this side, I need this orange piece to line up here. Let me push this over a little bit more. Okay, and if you need to tape it, which maybe I will, you can tape it down. And then for our other portion, we need that bright orange. And on this one, they're saying to use the lighter orange color for the base, which is this one. You see how it kind of has like a shadow blackout that's kind of complete. So they're saying to use that on the brighter one, no, the lighter orange. So I'm gonna use the yellowish color. And then this is the accent piece that's gonna go on top of it. So I'll put that there. That should do it. I'm going to do this very carefully. I don't want to shift anything. Again, if you want to use double-sided tape to help you out, do that. But I'm going to place this down very carefully so my sandwich is done. So move that a little bit. Okay, and then we just use our plates. So let's see what we think about this one. Hopefully it's not a disaster. Well, that cupcake one was just ridiculous. It was just like, I don't even know. They were trying too hard on that one without really thinking about how to actually make it work and work nicely. All right. Let's see what happens. So this again is just Recollections paper. So we have this guy. Oof. These are really small. Put these to the side here. Okay, that's it for that one. And then we have these pieces. So these are all in pieces, which is also interesting. Oh, a little piece went off the edge that didn't cut quite right. And I'm not sure if that's because my plate wasn't set up quite right, but that's okay. Well, that'll be the top, and then we'll just hide that with the flower. This is kind of scary. Hopefully these are more just one piece. They should be. Okay, here's our daffodil base. I do want to mention, if there's a pattern that you want to show, the pattern should be facing the cutting edge on the top or the bottom. It doesn't matter which one you're using. If you want the pattern to be showing, make sure that that nice pattern is touching your cutting blade, okay? That way it's nice and rounded out when you do cut it out. Ooh, what is this? Let's see here. Ugh, this one didn't cut. It's really stuck down over here. So I'm going to have to redo this, the lighter mid-orange color. This happens sometimes. Let's see what's going on here. This one should... Okay, that one's cut out. And how about this guy? This one's a little more delicate. Nope, that's not going to help. All right. I don't know if any of these holes are actually there to help you poke it out. It was just poking out the little bits, but... Okay, so that one cut pretty well. Just that section, that middle section did not cut well. So I'm going to run it back through by itself. Just this with the one side. And I will be right back. Okay, so like I said, I just ran it through by itself. I did add another, just that green piece underneath, just to give it a shim, because this was going to be thinner than even before. So if it wasn't cutting well, we want to make sure that it's getting enough thickness, right? So I just put that in there. So now it cut. Okay. Maybe it was just a little dead spot on my... you know, machine. I don't know when I ran it through there, because this time it cut really well. Okay. Again, this part you can do your spray glues, you can, whatever it is that you like to use, run it through your Xyron. All those great ideas you guys have. Let me move this aside. All right, now let's put this thing together. Okay, so that would have been quick. If everything got cut at once, fast, super fast flower. Yes, I agree. So we have our nice sides facing up, and basically this one's a little bit easier to put together because obviously this goes like this. There's some other ones where you have to really look at it and really think about it because it does not work that well. So let me bring this down here. I'm afraid of that stem. Like, that one's scary. Have to see why we do this, but I'll refer to the front of the package for that part. So I'm just using my tacky glue that I have in this little dispenser, and I always try to get as much as I can put down. I should just go get a napkin and use my spray glue, but it's okay. It's a quick little tutorial. I just want to see what this looks like. So again, kind of has a little adjustment. I think that should go up a little bit further there. Maybe this more this way. You have some time to play with it because we have a wet glue, so that's good. If you ran this through your Xyron and stuck it down, it's stuck down. So I would say do a little piece at a time, you know, move along. I didn't put any here because that's where I was holding it. I have not eaten I've just been trying to make videos for you guys so that when I leave I have videos to come up, and I am like not eating maybe once a day. Or for sure once a day, but okay, let's put these two together. And I think what I'm gonna do when I put this down is pop dot it just so it looks extra pretty. But again, the nice sides facing up. And what I mean by nice sides, when you cut down on your tools, it'll kind of round it, and on this side it looks sharper. I don't know if you can tell, so that's how you know what the right side of your paper is. So again, much better if I had sprayed this. I'm just trying to get glue on here as I can. Another one Sarah likes to do is just use that dot runner and run it across the back, because only those little tiny dots will stay kind of where you want them to go on the paper. So I'm going to take this, match it up with this guy, starting from the bottom because that's probably the easier matchup. That was pretty easy. And then what I'm saying is, as far as sticking this to this, I want to put some dimensional. I'm just going to put one, no, does that fit? Let me see. Okay, I'm just going to put one big one because I'm not going to mess with it. Oh, sorry guys. I don't want to mess with it too much, but I'm just going to cut this off, a little piece of it, because it looks like a little piece of it might be showing through this little area. Okay, I need to cut a little more of it off. That probably took me more time than just using a couple pieces, right? Sometimes that happens. Okay. There we go. I heard a crow earlier, like super loud, like it was right in my ear, and I'm like, I have these new windows and they're kind of noise canceling and all that. But I'm like, is that window open? But no, it was just like right outside the window. It was so loud. Okay. So if you just wanted to glue this down, you would just glue it down, but I'm going to use the dimensional. And try to line it up before I really push it down. That's cute. So I like daffodils. That's kind of why I went ahead and kept this, but I'm sure I have tons of Cricut cartridges with daffodils on there. But okay, so last thing is this. So, okay, I'm going to line it up the way they're showing it, and then I will stick things down in that manner. And of course, if you have a card, you're going to stick this down to your card base or whatever. Or I guess you can put it together like I'm going to do first and then do the card base. And then this one, yep, goes like this. All right, so let's see what happens. Let's take this part, and I'm just going to glue it up on the back. Of course, it's hard to do where I'm touching it, but there we go. And supposedly this part lines up towards the bottom of this. Oh my gosh. Guess we could use tweezers if we wanted to, but I need to put this in my hand and just kind of bring it down in here. Okay. So like I said, I'm looking at the picture, okay? So you can see, reference that, reference this, reference the way they have it set up, and I kind of want to just do it the way they're showing. Almost done. Now this part, I'm just going to hold it very carefully here. And again, if you want to do some pop dotting of these, I think at the very end that'd be cute just to give them some movement, or maybe you can even bend them. So this one, I'm kind of looking for that little knot, that part, and that's where I'll kind of gauge this from. So it's not exactly the same, it's just kind of like the hint of what that other one looks like. There you go. Cute. What? How is that? I'm just looking at this, I'm like, no, that's not, that's way off. So what they're saying to do is put this higher up, but how, that's like almost impossible, because then this thing, I'm leaving it where it is. But in their picture, they have this little rounded area up in this area. But then if I do that, this isn't really going to match up that well. I'm going to do it. I want to do it because I like the way it looks. Oh my gosh. Great. Great work, Vianney. Look at this. Ah, it's stuck down already. Oh well, too bad. All right, raise it up just a little bit so that this notch lines up with that bump. All right, and then the last piece. And this one definitely has a direction, and as you can see, this is like a little bit cupped, and this is a little bit further, kind of chubbier on that side. And it looks like they have it this way, so I guess that's the only way you can put it down, really, if you think about it. The other way it would be curved in the wrong direction, so just put that there and just place that down. It looks like they matched up the tip, and then whatever happens with this just goes there. Okay, so now just line it up however you like. They have this one. Oopsie, they have this one on top of this, and then that one on top of this. And it looks like it's going to the same place. Like they all end in the same spot. This is really pretty. I do like this one a lot. And then that boo-boo that we had at the top is basically just going to get covered up anyway. And you can put your little... I'll bring it down just a little bit. I guess that part's up to you where you want to put it. It's pretty. It's a nice long stem. Now, this is what's weird here. Well, not really what's weird. They turn it the opposite way. So see how the flower, you can put it however you like, obviously, you know, facing the sun, looking up towards the sun. So cute. And this one, they turned it facing into the card. Because, do you guys ever, I took a yearbook when I was a kid in high school. And I guess because I was like a smart kid, I was in there from like my sophomore year. Because it wasn't usually a thing that they let you become until your junior or basically senior year. And so I did it all 3 years. And they talked about that. Like if you make a page, you want the faces facing into the page, not out. Like if you have this page and you have pictures of people and that one's looking out that way, you want it to be facing in to the binding basically. And I always kind of kept that in mind. So even when you make a card, like I would put this flower on the left side of my card. I probably wouldn't have put it over here. You know what I'm saying? So when they have it on the right side of the card, they turn the flower head to the left. So just a little note. I don't know if that helps people with their design options, but really cute. I think it came out nicely. Again, if it's worth, the 20 some odd bucks, that's up to you guys, but I'm sure if you keep an eye on Crafter's Companion, they're going to have some kind of deal on these soon. They always do that. They'll just put them all together and, 4 or 5 for like 40 bucks or something. They've been doing that already with some of the older ones. So thanks for watching, guys. Really cute. I am going to keep this one, and I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now.